ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां विषजे भवरोगिणां विधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणी। नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविद्यायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दुग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयात् भारतपङ्कजं कलिबलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः ध्यायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः।
भगवानुवाच तस्मादसक्तः सततम् कार्यं कर्म समाचर असक्तो ह्याचरन् कर्म परमाप्नोति पूरुषः। असक्तः सन् कर्म आचर येन परम मोक्षं चित्तशुद्धि द्वारा मोक्षं आपनोति पुरुषः इति। We have seen this shloka with the Bhashyam. We will see Shankaranandiyam for this shloka. Number 19. Yogarudasya tasyaiva muktasya yatehe atmaramasya karma na kartavyam kintu आरुरुक्षोः मोक्षार्थिनः तव कर्म कर्तव्यमेव इति बोधयितुम् आह। योगारूढस्य तस्यैव, योगारूढा and yoga aruruksho, these are the words will come in the 6th chapter. Yogarudasya, the one who has climbed up the ladder of yoga, it means the jnani, is muktaha. So muktasya jnaninaha yatehe atmaramasya, all are same meaning, shashti vibhakti. Karma na kartavya, tena karma na kartavya, kimapi kartum karma karaniyam iti nasti. Kintu, but arurukshoho, but those who want to climb up the ladder of this yoga, those who want to be free, in moksha, mokshartinaha, arurukshoho mokshartinaha, paramapurushartinaha, shreyorti, Shreyotinah Tava. Here Arjuna is Shreyoti. Tava karma kartavyam, karma should be done. Iti bodhayitum maha. Why? Because he is arurukshu. He is arurukshu, therefore karma kartavyam. Kimartam karma kartavyam, chitta shuddhyartam karma kartavyam. Chitta shuddhi is important for jnana prapti, therefore karma kartavyam. If you are a yoga rudha, then karma not required. You are not yoga rudha, you are not, it become a jnani. So therefore, you have got yogyata in karma. You have to focus on the sadhanam. Karma is a sadhanam, therefore you have to focus on the sadhanam. By focusing on the sadhanam, karma, you will gain the yogyata for jnanam so that you can progress to yoga rudha. So that is the idea. Therefore, he has got eligibility, yogyata in doing karma only. The Bhagavan Aga Tasmadasakta Satatam Karyam Karma Samyak Achara Samachara Asakto Hyacharan Karma Paramapnoti Purushaha. Tasmaditi he Yasmat. He is Yasmat because of the reason. Yasmat Karanat Mumukshuhu Purushaha Swayam Asaktaha Alabisan Sandiragitaha Bhutva Vaidikam Karma Acharan Samyak Anutishtan Yeva Paramapurushartam Moksham Apnoti. Because of the reason, Mumukshu, this Purusha, Mumukshu, being Asaktaha san, Nissangaha Asaktaha, Alabhisandhi Ragitaha. It doesn't have Raga and Dvesha. Pala Abhisandhi Ragitaha. Is free from the pressure caused by the Raga Dvesha. Is not dictated by Raga Dvesha. That is Pala Abhisandhi Ragitaha. Bhutva being the, so Vaidikam Karma Acharan. While performing Vaidika Karma, Samyak Anutishtan Yeva Paramapurushartam, Moksha Purushartam, Apnoti, Yata Ayam Atmaratihi Asmin Janmani, Janmantareshu cha Vaidikam Karma, Krutva Eva Chitta Shuddhim Prapya, Atma Jnanena Muktim Praptavan. Yata, this Atmarati, Ayam Atmaratihi, in this Janma itself, Asmin Janmani, Janmantareshu cha, in this Janma as well as Janmantareshu, other Janma, because he had performed the karma, Vaidikam karma, Krutva eva chitta shuddhim prapya, having gained chitta shuddhi to karma, karma dwara chitta shuddhim prapya. And the karma which he had done this janma or other janmas, previous janmas, so many janmas, prapya, atma jnanena muktim praptavan. By atma jnana, he has gained mukti, moksha. Who? This Atmarati. Atmarati here referring to the previous shloka. Atmarati. Yasvatmarati reva syat. Atmadriptascha manavaha. Atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. Kimartam tasya karyam na vidyate? Because jnanena muktim praptavan. Karma, whatever to be done, already they had done. Purpose of doing chitta shuddhi, they had gained. Therefore, chitta shuddhi dwara, chitta shuddhim prapya, atma jnanena muktim praptavan. Tata anyopi karma bhumistah karma krutva eva jnanam prapya muktah bhavati. Naiva anyatha. Others also, karma bhumistah, being in this karma bhumi, in this Prithvi, the Prithvi is karma bhumi. Why it is called karma bhumi? Because the karma acharanam and through karma papa punya arjanam is possible only in this Prithvi, in this bhumi, and that too through manushya janma. So manushya janma dwara eva punya papa karma dwara punya papa sampadanam bhavati. So therefore karma krutva eva jnanam prapya muktaha bhavati. Doing karma, having done karma, they have gained jnana. But we have to understand, having done karma, gained jnana means not by karma they gained jnana. Not by karma they gained mukti. Karma krutva jnanam prapya. That is why the commentator added jnanam prapya. Karma krutva jnanam prapya. The krama is very important. So karma krutva, that is the first step, karma yoga. Then tena yogyata prapya, jnanam prapya. Second stage, second step. Then muktaha bhavati, mokshaha praptavan. Tasmat tumapi mumukshuhu asaktaha nishkamaha nissangaha san satatam karyam kartavyam vaidham nityam naimittikam cha karma achara. Therefore, you also, being mumukshu, you also mumukshu asaktaha nishkamaha san. You the mumukshu, nishkamaha san, being free from kama, under the pressure of kama, not under the pressure of kama. Asaktaha, that is the palabis sandhi, ragitaha asaktaha san, not ruled by raga dvesha, not ruled by the kama, the desires, the pressure of the desires, being so, satatam, always karyam, kartavyam, always karya to be done, action to be performed. Anushteyam, anushtavyam. Anushtanam kartavyam, karya anushtanam kartavyam. Vaidham nityam naimittikam. Vaidham is that which is to be done. Vaidham, whatever is supposed to be done in keeping with the varna and ashrama, vaidham. Vaidham karma, nityam karma, daily compulsory action, naimittikam karma. That also to be done karma, naimittika, occasional duty, karma achara. May you perform. Shraddha Bhakti Bhyam Ishwararpana Buddhya Samyak Kuru. How to perform? You do with Shraddha and Bhakti and with Ishwararpana Buddhi. Shraddha Bhakti Jnana Yoga Davegi Kaivalya Upanishad says. So with Shraddha and Bhakti and with the attitude Ishwararpana Buddhi, that is Karma Yoga, with the attitude of offering this karma and karma pala to Ishvara, that is not transgressing the order of Ishvara, karma samyak kuru achara iti. Karma naiva chitta shuddhim prapya jnanam cha moksham ta prapsyasi ityartaha. Therefore, through karmana eva, through karma alone, chitta shuddhim prapya, there is no other possibility to gain chitta shuddhi. Chitta shuddhi is a must for jnanam, and for that karma to be done. So therefore, karmana eva chitta shuddhim prapya tena jnanam, then moksham cha prapsyasi ityartaha. You will gain moksha through jnanam. For jnanam, this karma is the sadhana. Dharmena papam apanudati iti jnanam utpadyate pumsam kshayat papasya karmanaha iti. Jnanadeva tu kaivalyam ityadi shruti smritibihi dharmanushthanat eva papakshayat eva jnanadeva mokshaha iti pratipadyate. Dharmena papam apanudati. Papam is that it has been nullified by punyam. Punyam is also a binding factor as much as the papam. If one is a iron chain, other one is a gold chain. Both are papam. Therefore, since both are binding only. Therefore, papam to be removed by dharma. Dharma is possible only by karma. So, dharmena papam apanudati iti jnanam utpadyate pumsam kshayat papasya karmanaha. Papa is the obstacle, is a pratibandha for jnana prapti. Papam, as long as papam is there, papam alone manifests in the form of pratibandha. That alone prevents jnanam. That alone prevents guru upasadanam. That alone prevents listening to the vachanam of the shastram. So therefore, the papa to be nullified. Therefore, karmanaha. Papasya kshayat. Papasya kshayat pumsam jnanam utpadyate. Jnanam utpadyate happens in the beings, human beings. So, therefore, for the gaining of jnanam, the papakshaya should happen. For papakshaya, karma to be performed. Iti. Jnanadevatu kaibalyam. Kevalasya bhavaha kaibalyam. Kaibalyam means advaitam. Advaitam, jnanam. The oneness, aikyam. Aikyam ityartaha. Only by jnanam, aikyam, aikya jnanam, that is moksha, nashkarmya siddhim, siddhihi bhavati. Therefore, ityadi, shruti smritibihi, dharmanushthanat eva papakshayaha. By shruti and smriti, therefore, it is said clearly by dharma anushtanat eva papakshayaha. By through the performance of dharma alone, the papakshaya, the destruction of papa happens. And through the nullification of neutralization of papakshayat eva jnanam bhavati. Knowledge happens only when papa is destroyed. And jnanadeva mokshaha, only through jnanam, moksha is iti. There is a karma, there is an order. Therefore, tasmat karma achara. Iti Shankaranandiyam for this shloka, 19th shloka of this chapter. Then comes the next shloka. We will read. Yasmacha
यस्माच्च
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम्
कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम्
आस्थिता जनकादयः
आस्थिता जनकादयः
लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि
लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि
सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि
सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि
Yasmat cha, also, because why karma is required to be performed. Hey Arjuna, please listen to this also. Because of this reason. Why? Because of this reason also, hey Arjuna, karma samachara. What is the reason? Karmana eva hi samsiddhim astitaha janakadayaha. This line is an important line in the sense this line is being interpreted by some people, or the line itself is the possibility of being interpreted that through karma alone, moksha is gained. Those who argue through karma yoga, different yogas are there. Karma yoga is one yoga, karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga, other yogas, all the yoga, any one of the yoga you follow, you gain jnanam. And they say jnana yoga is intellectual, Karma is by physical action and mind. Then bhakti, devotion, devotional attitude. Then Kundalini yoga, Hatha yoga. Any one yoga one can take and perform, by which one gains moksha, one can become free. Iti, there are certain wrong idea, wrong conclusions, misinterpretations. For them, this line becomes the hetu for interpretation, further interpretation, to support their interpretation. Karmana eva hi samsiddhim janakadayaha astitaha. It's enough to create confusion. The line seems to convey that, but it is not. That is why bhashyam is required. If you say through karma alone, a person can gain freedom, doesn't it contradict with na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amrutatvama? Contradict with the Shruti Vakya. Shruti very clearly says, not by karma, not by praja, not by wealth, through none of them, tyaga moksha is not possible. Kritena karmana akritaha mokshaha na bhavati parikshalokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamaya nastya krita kritena. Upanishad Shruti Vakya. Shruti says very clearly, Kritena karmana akritaha mokshaha na sambhavati. Moksha is not an event. If it is an event, it can be gained by performance. It is not an event, some event which happens by action at a particular time and all. So, therefore, since the Shruti statements are there, and this line also is there, said by Bhagavan, therefore, how to interpret? That is why we have to follow the Bhashyam. That's why Bhashyam is required. Here Bhagavan Krishna says, Janakadayaha. Janaka, the Sitayaha Pita, Janaka. Mitilayaha Raja is a great person. Janaka, a great person, is a jnani. Mitilayam pradagdayam name dhagati kinchana. This vakyam is said when he was attending the class discourse on Shastram. Then there was fire. And Mithila also was under fire, huge conflagration. A soldier came and reported Janaka. He was a king and he was attending the class in the Gurukulam. When he heard this, when the soldier came and reported, then he told, Mithilayam pradagdayam name dahat kinchana. Let the Mithila burn. So what? Name dagati kinchana. Na dagati, kimapi na dagati. Nothing is burnt really. What is that I have to worry for? The Mithila is burnt. It shows his jnanam. He is a king of the kingdom, Mithila. The whole Mithila is being swallowed by the fire. But he says, he remains unaffected and says, Mithilayam pradagdayam. Even when the whole Mithila is burnt, Name Dagati Kinchana, nothing of me is being burnt. That pala, that palasanga, that asakti, without other attachment, doesn't have that asakti for his kingdom, for the power. He was so absorbed in the class. All other brahmacharis were running here and there to save their kopina, which were kept for drying. But even when his whole rajyam, the wealth, were being consumed by fire, he remained unaffected. That shows his dridata, that is prajna that is stitam in this jnanam. That shows is prajna, the knowledge that is jnana nishta, is nishta in this jnanam, not shaken by any event. Though he was not a sannyasi, he was a king, but still he had that nishta in this jnanam. He didn't move even an inch from the class, listening to his vakya of this guru. So such a great person, Janaka. Janaka and others were there. Janakadeya, that is Janakadeya, even Janaka and others, like Ashwapati, etc., which is said in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. They all, Janakadeya, Astitaha, they attained Samsiddhim, Moksham. Janakadeya, Janaka Pravritaya, Janaka Ashwapati Pravritaya, Samsiddhim, that is moksha. Siddhi is accomplishment. Samsiddhim, samyak siddhim, that is moksha. Karmana eva, hi samsiddhim asitaha, te praptavantaha ityartaha, they gained. So through karma alone they have gained moksha. Lokasangrahamevapi sampashyan kartum argasi. Even, this is another standpoint, even if you are a jnani, you don't have to do karma, you are jnani. But lokasangrahartham, for the lokasangraha, for the welfare of the people, having the welfare of the people in your mind, sampasyan, considering the welfare of the people. Welfare is protecting the people. How do you protect the people? You need not protect the people physically. You protect the people, you being a jnani, by performing karma, so that you set an example to others, so others follow you. So that is lokasangraha. So sampashyan, considering the lokasangraha, kartum argasi. Hey Arjuna, even if you are a jnani, karma kartum argasi, you ought to do karma. So the first line shows how karma had contributed in gaining moksha for people like Janaka. So if Janaka and others, the kings who were there before you, Arjuna, if they had done so, you also can do the same thing. There were people before you, so you can follow the people. You have got some models are there, role models are there, you can follow them. Being a Kshatriya, you have got, you're a responsible person in the society. People, they look upon you. So therefore, since you are a responsible person, so you can follow the people who preceded you, Janaka, etc. So like them, you can perform karma. They attain moksha through karma, not directly through karma. Karmana chitta shuddhi, chitta shuddhya, jnanam jnanena moksha, that is a karma they attain. Similarly, you also can gain moksha through jnanam by performing karma yoga. So having practiced karma yoga, becoming qualified in jnana yoga, then giving up, then gain moksha. After jnana yoga, if you do karma, that is not really a karma, it is only a semblance of karma. It is karma abhasa. We discussed this before. Jnani doing karma it is not really the karma. Why we say it is not really the karma? Karma implies karakas. Karta, karma, all the other karakas are there. Jnani doesn't have kartrutva. If it is karma, is it really a karma? It is only a karma abhasa. Kartrutvam being not there. The karma cannot bring in papa punyam to the jnani. That is why we say that karma being performed by a jnani is like a burnt rope. A burnt rope cannot bind a person. Similarly, the karma performed by the jnani cannot bind the person. Kartrutvam being negated by jnanam, kartrutvam buddhi, bhoktrutva buddhi being not there. They have got only jnana buddhi. Kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam implies ajnanam. Therefore, we cannot say jnani doing karma. If jnani does karma, if you say, and karma implies kartrutvam, which implies ajnanam, then jnani must be having ajnanam. Then he is not a jnani. So therefore, only we say it is not really a karma, it is karma abhasa. It is only a semblance of karma. As though karma, as though they were doing, not really doing, as though they were doing. So therefore, even if you are a jnani, loka sangrahartam, sampashyan, loka sangraham, sampashyan, karma kartum hargasi. Then you have to do karma iti. So samsiddhi means moksha. Siddhi means success. Samsiddhi is the result of the effort, which is the success. Here it is the success or the result is jnanam, therefore moksha. Therefore we translate samsiddhi as moksha. Samsiddhim astitaha. They attained success. They attained jnanam. They attained moksha. Astitaha praptavantaha janakadayaha iti. So, like the Janaka, etc., they performed karma, you can do karma. By performing karma, over a period of time, you will get Chitta Shuddhi by that through Jnanam and Jnanena Moksha. And second line is just supposition. Suppose if you say, I am also like a Jnani, I am also a Jnani. If you say, then also you have to do karma because you have not taken sannyasa. Being a Kshatriya and you are a Grihastha, responsible person in the society, therefore, to set an example to others so that people will follow you. So therefore, you ought to do the karma. So therefore, anyway, you have to do karma. As long as you are not taken sannyasa, you are not moved to the sannyasa ashrama, you ought to do karma. And here, one another important point. Karma naivik sansiddhim asitaha janakada, the same line being interpreted by the Purva Pakshi. This karmana eva samsiddhim. Through karma alone they gained moksha. Through karma alone they gained moksha. They say, Bhagavan Krishna himself has said, karmana alone. So therefore they say, need not karma alone, jnanam is required, karma is also required. That is, jnana karma samuchaya. For ajnani is only karma is required, but for jnani, karma not required. But jnana karma samuchaya is possible. Jnana kariti, that the jnana karma samuchaya vadi. For them also this line becomes a hetu. This line becomes a hetu to argue that moksha is gained through the samuchaya, through the combination of the karma and jnanam. Only ajnanis perform karma. Jnanis do not perform karma, that we say. Jnani performing karma is only a karma abhasa, semblance of karma. But after gaining jnanam, since Janaka and others were doing karma, therefore, the jnana karma samuchayavadi can argue, since Janaka and others were doing karma even after jnanam, therefore there is samuchaya of jnanam and karma. That also we don't agree, dismiss. Not that after jnanam, Janaka and others did karma to retain the jnanam or for Jnana Nishta. They did karma because they are not sannyasi. As long as you are in the other ashrama, brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha, whatever you are supposed to do, you have to do it. There is no choice. And since they have jnanam, therefore they do not violate. Since they have gained jnanam through shastram, therefore they do not violate the shastram. Even to withdraw from karma, they will take this permission of the shastram. It has to be sanctioned by the shastram. Shastram sanctions freedom from karma only for sannyasi, not for others. For others, because of jnanam, they can reduce karma but cannot avoid. So, therefore, there is no jnana karma samuchaya also. So, therefore, the line is very important line. So, we have to remember this line, which is most misleading statement. It's not the line is not misleading. It is most misinterpreted line of the Gita, Karmanaiva Samsita, often quoted by the Purva Pakshis to support their argument. Either Jnana Karma Samuchaya or only through Karma Yoga, Jnanam is gained. If you argue that only through Karma Yoga, then you can say similarly for other yoga also. Any particular yoga, one can gain moksha. That argument also becomes possible. That defeats our Siddhanta. Not our Siddhanta, that the reality. The reality is samsara, for samsara, avidya being the karanam, avidya nivrittihi eva moksha. Therefore, jnanam, without jnanam, there is no avidya nivritti, there is no freedom from samsara. That is what the truth is. So, therefore, we cannot accommodate any other arguments. So that is why the krama is very important. The order is very important. Then we will read the Bhashyam. Karma naiveti.
कर्मणैवेति
Karma naivahi.
कर्मणैव हि
Yasmat.
यस्मात्
Purve cha.
पूर्वे च
Kshatriyaha vidvamsaha.
क्षत्रियाः विद्वांसः
Samsiddhim.
संसिद्धिं
Moksham gantum astitaha pravrittaha.
मोक्षं गन्तुम् आस्तिकाः प्रवृत्ताः
So, astitaha praptavantaha pravrittaha iti. Astitaha pravrittaha. Okay. This Janakadayaha. Janaka and others. Janaka and others. And Bhashyakara will say Ashwapati also in the next line. So, Janaka and others. Astitaha praptaha, they gained. Who are these Janakas? Kshatriya, being the king of the kingdom. Kshatriyaha. And also Vidvamsaha, Vidwan, Panditaha. Vidwan, Vidvamso, Vidvamsaha. They are Vidwans. Vidwan means learned. Here it is Vid, Jnane. Therefore they are Jnanavantaha. They are Jnanis, Jnaninaha, Vidvamsaha, Jnaninaha. So Karmana evahi. Why Arjuna being asked to perform karma? Because Karmana eva Purve, earlier, the precedence. Bhagavan Krishna gives the precedence to Arjuna to show them that people were there before you. Purve astitaha, Purve asitaha, pravrittaha, ke kshatriyaha. Kshatriyas, and they are all Vidvamsaha, Panditaha, learned people. samsiddhim moksham gantum astitaha. The Kshatriyas who were wise, they did not give up karma and pursued moksha and pursued jnanam and gained moksha. So therefore, hey Arjuna, you have the people who were there before. They were there as an example. They were performing karma and they gained moksha. So they performed the karma and were parallelly listening to the Shastram. They were doing Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana and gained jnanam and they gained moksha. So therefore, you also can perform. That is the idea. That's why Purve. Purve, this before, earlier, there are people like you, people were there before. They also having performed the karma, gaining chitta shuddhi and jnanam and have attained moksha. So you also can follow the same. That is the idea. Then who are those people? Janakadeyaha. Janakadeyaha is a Bhuvrigi Samasa. Janaka Adeyaha, the list of people. Janaka Adeyaha, Eshante, that list of people. Who are those people? Bhashyakara says, Ke
Ke
Janakadeyaha,
Janakadayah
Janaka Ashwapati Prabhutayaha,
Janaka Ashwapati Prabhutayah
Janaka, the father of Sita, the famous character of Ramayana. And Ashwapati is also from Ramayana only. Where Ramayana? We have never heard the name. Ashwapati is the father of Kaikeyi, the king of Kaikeya. From that only Kaikeyi has come. So the father of Kaikeyi, Ashwapati, Prabhutayaha, etc. So Ashwapati, they also performed karma and gained jnanam through chitta shuddhi iti. So here in the shloka, as well as Bhashyakara will explain, the karmana samsiddhim. Karmana is in Tritiya Vibhakti. What will be in Tritiya Vibhakti? Bhashyakara will explain this with grammar perspective. Therefore, it is important. Karmana, karmani, karmana, Tritiya Vibhakti. When do you use Tritiya Vibhakti? When it is the sadhanam, that karanam, karane Tritiya. Karana means instrument. When an action is performed with the help of an instrument, a karanam, a sadhanam, then Tritiya Vibhakti is used. We say karane Tritiya. Sadhakatamam karanam. Panini was Rishi Sutram. Sutram is the Panini Sutram. Sadhakatamam karanam. Sadhakatamam, that which is sadhakatamam, which is helpful, conducive to gain to do the karma. That is karanam. So we say karane Tritiya. And also, Tritiya Vibhakti not only used in that sense. Tritiya Vibhakti, Saha Tritiya also it is there. Ramaha, Lakshmanena Saha, or Sitaya Saha, Vanam Gacchati. There also Tritiya Vibhakti is there with Saha, it's Upapada Vibhakti. It is Saha, because Saha Tritiya. It is Saha Tritiya. Ramaha, Sitaya Saha, Vanam Gacchati. Kaha Gacchati Rama. How many people are going? Sita also going. But Kriya Padam is Ekavachanam only, because Rama is Pradhana Karta and Sita is not Karana. Even though Tritiya Vibhakti is there, it is not Karana. It is Saha Tritiya, Saha Yukte Apradhane. That which is not Pradhana, that is Pradhana Karta, it's called Apradhana. that apradana karta will be in Tritiya Vibhakti. Sita is not pradhana. If Sita is also pradhana, Ramaha cha Sita cha, then Kachataha it would be. But Sita is apradhane saha Tritiya. Sutram is sagayukte apradhane. So the word karmana can be now interpreted as karane Tritiya, that is in the sense of karanam, in the sense of instrument, the means, the tool, the sadhanam, or the Tritiya Vibhakti can be saha Tritiya. So Bhashyakara will explain with both. If it take karana, karmana eva hi sansiddhim, then it means that karmana eva sansiddhim. When you say that karma becomes the karana, the sadhana, therefore karma yogena eva, only by karma yoga, janakadayaha astitaha, then karma yoga itself is enough, that is sufficient. Not sufficient, that by that alone, it means you are negating all other yoga. As so many yogas are there. That's a problem. And if you take Sagatritiya along with karma, then Jnana Karma Samuchaya will walk in. It means something pradhana is there and apradhana is karma, like Ramaha Sitaya Saha. So pradhana sadhanam is there. Along with that, karma also, then Jnana Karma Samuchaya. That is enough for the Purva Pakshi to destroy our Siddhanta. Now, how are we going to tackle this? How are we going to interpret the word karmana? That is what the Bhashyakara does beautifully here. You will see. Yadite
Yadite
prapta samyak darshanaha
Prapta samyak darshanaha
tataha
Tataha
loka sangrahartam
Lokasangrahartam
arabdha karma balat
Prarabdha karma balat
karmana saha eva
Karmana saha eva
asanyasya eva karma
asanyasya
Asanyasya
karma
karma
संसिद्धिम आस्थिताः इत्यर्थः
Samsiddhim aha ityartha
that karmana saha eva, that is important. That is why I explain now. This is Bhashyakara taking the meaning, taking the Tritiya Vibhakti of the word karmana to be saha Tritiya, and he explains here. So Bhashyakara takes the Tritiya Vibhakti as saha Tritiya, the sense of along with. Saha is along with. So when we take this meaning, then what happens? Yadi te, if those people, they referring to Janaka, Ashwapati, Prabhrutayaha, Janaka, Ashwapati, etc., those people. Yadi te prapta samyak darshanaha, beautiful samasa. Darshanam, the word is darshanam, but darshanaha is the qualifying te. Te means those people. Who are those people? Janaka, Ashwapati, etc., Prabhutayaha. And they are qualified by the word prapta samyak darshanaha. Therefore, it has to be Bhuvrihi samasa. Praptam samyak darshanam. Samyak cha tata darshanam samyak darshanam. Darshanam, the seeing, which is clear, means clear vision, samyak darshanam. Vijnanam ityartaha. Samyak darshanam means clear vision. Clear vision means not with the physical eyes. Clear vision means they have this tattva jnanam. This jnanam, that which is daylight for them. That is called samyak darshanam. Clear vision. They have the vision of what the Shastram says. What the Shastram said, they could see it very clearly. With not the with what? With not literally to the eyes. It means to the understanding. They have that understanding, cognitive understanding. That is the meaning of the word samyak darshanam. So praptam samyak darshanam yaihi te prapta samyak darshanaha Bhagavad samasa. Those who have attained samyak darshanam, that is jnanam, who have gained the right vision, that is jnanam. So, if those people who have gained right knowledge, they have gained the right vision, that knowledge, it means they are jnaninaha, atmajnaninaha, tataha, then lokasangrahartam, for the lokasangrahartam, chaturthi, tadarthi, lokasangraha, sangraha, sangrahaya, for the benefit of the lokanam sangraha, lokasangraha, tritiya tat purusha, for the benefit of the people, prarabdha karma balat. See, why the lokasangrahatam? That is, if they don't follow what they ought to, then they will set a bad example. That is why they do for the sake of the people, so that people also follow. People always follow the model, follow always the the Sreshta Purusha who live in the society. That's why they look for Jnani. That's why they look for Jnani. They watch how they live their life. That's why Arjuna also asked, Kimasita, Katam Vrajeta iti, Sudapragya Lakshanam. They look upon the people. Since they look upon the Jnanis, therefore the responsibility of the Jnanis also to Lokasangaratam, so that to make the people work, to make the people perform karma. If they don't perform karma, then they will perform. If they don't do what they are supposed to do, then they will do what they are not supposed to. And they will be missing the goal. They will be either they will do that which is not supposed to be done, or they will be missing the goal, the purpose of life itself. Therefore, to keep people doing their swadharma, that is loka sangrahartam, for the benefit of the people, prarabdha karma balat, because the strength of the prarabdha karma, that is the strength of the purva krita karma, that is papa punyam, karmana eva, along with karma, asanyasya eva karma, not giving up the karma, without giving up karma, not taking to sannyasa ashrama, karmana saha eva, because of the force of the prarabdha karma, whatever prarabdha they have, not all the jnanis, they have they behave the same way. Some jnanis, they sit in a cave and absorbed in the samadhi. Some are very active, like Shankaracharya. He did Digvijaya, traveled all around the Bharatam. They teach, they write shloka, they write commentaries. So, different jnanis, because of the different prarabdha karma, they do different things. They do or they don't do. That doesn't matter. So that is prarabdham, is prarabdha karma balat. Starting an ashram also after jnana, it is prarabdham. So prarabdha karma balat, because of the force of the prarabdha, karmana saha, along with karma, which means asanyasya eva karma, along with karma, they are doing karma. It means they have not given up karma. Asanyasya, not giving up karma, samsiddhi mastitaha, they attained moksha. They attained moksha ityartaha. This is the meaning. It means that for moksha, sannyasa is not a must. That is very clear from this statement. Asanyasya eva, without taking to sannyasa, having the spirit of a sannyasi hridayam, that the attitude, viveka vairagyam, with that spirit, one can continue to live even in grihastha any ashrama. That antara sannyasa is what is important. So, therefore, that with that spirit, being a grihastha, by the force of prarabdha, karmana saha eva samsiddhim astitaha, they attained moksha. So, here the karmana saha, here the meaning of the word karmana saha is, they are jnanis but not taken to sannyasa because of the force of the prarabdha karmana saha, along with the karma. Here karmana saha is apradhana. It is not pradhana, it is not mukhya for moksha. They have already gained jnanam. Therefore, what is the use of this karma? Therefore, it is apradhanam. Therefore, karmana saha eva, taking the meaning of the word karmana to be the sahatritiya. Therefore, it becomes apradhana. Therefore, it is not a contributory factor for moksha. Because of the prarabdha pala, they continue to perform karma. Iti. But this karma doesn't affect their jnanam. Prarabdha, the karma, doesn't affect the jnanam. The sanchita and agami and prarabdha, the three types of karma. Sanchita and agami. Sanchita is burnt. Agami is also is neutralized. After jnanam, whatever karma they do, if it is punya, it goes to the people who praises the jnani. If it is papam, it goes to the people who criticize. Therefore, they don't own any karma. Prarabdha, how can prarabdha also bind? Prarabdha is only from the standpoint of the people. They are free from karma. They are free from punya papa. So prarabdha also really doesn't bind them. It doesn't, that wisdom is, the knowledge is not touched by the prarabdha. But prarabdha being there, so therefore, the situations will be there. So in keeping with the situations, they karmana saha, they continue to do. That is the idea. Asanyasya, not giving up the karma. Giving up the karma is optional. If they want to give up karma and take to sannyasa, choice is there. But prarabdha is there. Because of prarabdha balat, not giving up the karma, karmana saha, while performing karma, karmana saha, karma is not pradhana, apradhana. Therefore, karmana saha, they continue to do perform karma, at the same time enjoying jnanam, samsiddhim astitaha, remaining in jnanam, they continue to do karma because of the force of prarabdha. That is the meaning. It means the karma, what they do is because of the force of the prarabdha. Therefore, really it is not a karma also, because it is only karma abhasa. It cannot bind the person. It cannot bind the jnani. How can karma bind the jnani? If bind the jnani, then jnanam is not there. It's ajnani only. Being a jnani, he cannot do karma. Only ajnani can do karma. And they seem to be doing karma. Therefore, it is not really karma. It is karma abhasa. Therefore, karmana saha iti sahatritiya, meaning taking the meaning of the word along with karma. That along with karma is not for jnana prapti. Jnanam being there, because of the force of prarabdha, they continue to stay in whichever ashrama they were. They continue to stay, not taking to sannyasa ashrama like Janaka, etc. Ityartha, that is the meaning, one meaning. Then taking the meaning of the word karmana to be karana tritiya, Bhashyakara will explain. That we will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidham Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद जी.